And as in addition to my last recording I just made, which is the same person speaking, the same voice here, now I'm in a different PSA radio, which is Heaven's Italics for a place, point, and side goal suffering, where somebody was trying to say I was doing something I was not in a complicated, complex way, above all manners, falsehood, and reason of treasonable influence. And a lot of people did the same thing after they did it. And then people did the same thing after they did it, to the point where I was so covered up on the falsehood and deception that nobody would know the truth for years. And the reason my recordings sound like this, because they are spur of the moment at all times, even the freestyles. And these recordings are quick and on the cut button publicly. And I don't try to do anything other than what I'm saying. And it's times like these when the truth is seen, that's the time when I get attacked by another man. And then life goes on in America as if nothing else happened. And that's the way things go every day. But I myself is no thug or no criminal, and I don't do anything to display any of those traits. And nor do I bring any of this type of attention to myself to deserve any of the violence or anything else that comes along with it. But rapping was something I did because I loved it, and also for the fact that I had to do it in order to get out of the framing scam that blood gangs and more and supremacists that was white did to my life when I was early, as well as black supremacists. And that's the true cut code no banking glory viaje, because I was set up arbitrarily by people who thought they could when they couldn't not, no matter what. And that's the problem that we're in right now. But I have no fear or terror or guilt, for all is the land of the lovely or suffering Nigel, because if they break the law on the clank or my hip, then that's the reason why it was, like Kali Scrogjo. And that's that applies to all in America on Jadiago, in spite of. Because everybody was suspects when they said they was, not when somebody found out through investigation. So the police were told that these people were suspects by themselves and by their own human nature, by what they said to the law yesterday and today and whenever. And so that's the final place of this recording. Oh yeah, I got the date wrong. It's actually August 1st. I put July 31st on instead. But yeah, it's the year 2023. And yeah, it is August 1st. Yeah, 8/1/23. For the best convenience of anybody who cared about the truth or righteousness or the light or the wisdom or the youth. Yeah, things of that nature. But that's pretty much what I stood by and stood on. But yeah, if I had employment, it's nothing in particular, like many other people. But people who were trying to do this to my life are very concerned about how I live and survive by food, bread, tongue, and cheek roll missiles without any type of blood gang credentials off. Withdraw those. Because I'm not a thug or a banger, but I got set up by people who were without my nature, against my will. Against my will, so I'm not someone who can't be here. But I will be there in spite of, like Kacher, because that's just my kill. Wadrodo, H, and that's just my bill. Like still, like real, on that just I kill. And that Klacher, yeah, like that Pacher, when it was just I real with that Sacher. And if I make these recordings and I take eat hat, then I do well like Poco when he was H-E Cat. And I do well like Jodo when he was K-Key Clat. And I do better than Mofo when he A-G back. All my raps make the say, all my raps ate the clay. All my raps can be the better stuff like Jay and Tepe, Poco. And I see that, so everything there was no joke, like Coco or Popo or So told with the Foco OO. And then the show told Coco. And then the logo Fofo, and our stuff is from heaven. Everything that I say is jazz. Everything straight from heaven like Mr. Ada Cars. Everything I say straight from heaven like Mr. Beta Bars. And if I made a mistake in rap, it's a tater cap. Technical emphases on the mental structure is Pater Paps. All that thing that they said about you was Gator Gaps. Technical emphases on the mental rhyme game is Pater Flaps. Technical emphases meant the public like Chint the public. Anybody who made rich off success was against the government. And everything that was insta public was finsta public. If anybody got rich off my name, they was just a nublet. Pokiasso, all that's mine like Miss Rich Republic. Everything was chocolate all that time like Miss Insta Guplik. And I'm a person that don't troublemaker like Denta Duplik. I don't make no sense on the couple of K like Miss Gentler Public. And I don't mess with nobody like Mr. Insta Tubic. Man, I'm straight from heaven. The Kali was Mr. Gista Ali. And I ain't say I was Bali. I said I'm Mr. Polly. Everything was Charlie on Kali like Mr. Gista Hottie. Pokiasso, everything like a glistening potty. I don't do no trap on the microwaves. I do Mr. Roddy. And I don't make all the map on taco. I want to make the che. I don't do anything like Miss Japalacos on Ada Spay. I don't do no thing on Miss Jacob Tay like Miss Cater Clay. I say it in a way they explain the justice like rate of pay. I explain all the Cadus cups and that Taker cups, and if the Lamb of God was in flesh and blood, he'll be instant muffly. Pokiasso and everything like Miss Disler Dublin. Everything was Chinster and Pencil like Mr. Rifflin Puffley. Off the top, how I rap and then I'll be rhyming stuff. Chicadago Kingo, no excuse for the climbing cup. All they do is shoot when they hear my voice like a minus scrub. They don't say no you on Miss Chinner stores like Miss Johnny's up. And then they claim all the Kano Coco, the nature of them, but it wasn't present. The day was fofo with H. Covered. Oh.